And I want us to start doing this. When you hear a good word, we're not called to just hear a word and, can I have your seat? Have your seat. And just sit. And I'm sorry, you sit down. There's a brother over here. Move. I'm teasing. And you know what? Let's stop being so tight all the time, You know, I like to joke and laugh. My pastor, Pastor Porter, said he's afraid of a religion when you can't laugh and enjoy yourself in the church. So many of us just sit in the church year after year. Yeah. You better preach. Shine. Turn and tell your neighbor, God can. Time for the benediction. Now greet 3 people, tell them have a good week. You will never grow a church by being cold, mean, self-righteous, and just getting fat on the word and never going out and taking this word with you. But you will grow a church when you put that word in my heart, you put that word in your spirit, and you do like you do at your mama's house on Thanksgiving Day. You do like you do on Christmas at your mama or your auntie's house. You do like you do when you go to a good dinner. When you're hungry, you eat your meal. You give God thanks for it. But if you really got a good place and you went to mama's house, give me some of that hand sanitizer. If you really had a good meal before you leave mama's house, your mother will say, baby, you want something? Or your auntie, you want something to take? You need to take something with you. I remember, Stephanie, you did this years ago. When you had a good meal, you always leave with a, hey, Glenn, am I right about it? And some oxtails, or your mother's peas and rice. You always have a little piece of fall because the dinner was so wonderful and you couldn't eat it all and you wanted to eat it all. And when you know when you need it, I feel God. You know when you want that snack? You want that snack as close to midnight as possible. You want that snack in the stillness of the night. When it's dark and the news is on or the game is on or I don't know what reason, I don't know why we get hungry after 10 and you start sneaking down the steps. And you're like, I thought there was something here that I knew Mama put some potato salad in the refrigerator. I had to, ask my wife. I had to make sure she wasn't around because Mama said, you want some potato salad? I go, yes, because I like your potato salad better than I like my wife, so here. And Mama would put something in this fall, and we'd go home with, wrap a piece of that cake for me. Help me. You know that bread that you made? We don't have this bread in New Jersey. How y'all get this bread in North Carolina? You know I'm right. We always eating healthy. I want some good old-fashioned white Wonder bread like I used to eat when I was younger. Give me some of that bread. And I want to leave this service saying that God is still serving bread for when you're hungry. And he's still giving water for when you're thirsty. And when your life is bitter, he has something sweet for you to end the day. He's able to keep you from falling. He's able to keep joy bells ringing. He's able to water the dry place in your life. He's able to feed you in the hungry places. He's still God all by himself. Somebody give him some praise.